Price to Jazz, coming in with another transmission. Alright, when we last left off, we hunted a bunch of bugs, we did some damage, did some good stuff. But what I said that I was going to move on to next was going to be robots, right? I wanted to do some of the logistical robot setups. I wanted to have some automated robot repairs and whatnot going on, which definitely is something that I still want to do and I'm working towards. But I've noticed a bit of a problem, and you can see it evidently here, in that we don't have enough surface area here worth of copper, and we're starting to dry up our resources. They're still doing fine, but like you can see, this one up here has about 6.3k left. They're running a little bit lower, and I've even started to put in some speed modules to try and get as much copper ore out of this as I can. I've added a bunch of electric furnaces over here that are pulling some of the excess off of there, but as you can see, we are not producing enough copper. We're not getting enough onto these belts in order to get these things producing it fast enough. And by the time we get to the ends of the belts on both this this lower end and the further up end, it's starting to kind of clog up. And so what I think I want to do in the short term is actually I would like to expand our copper production. Now, wow, everything ran out of fuel at once. That's how it works, huh? So there are a couple of options that we have. And I'm kind of, as you can see, I'm upgrading laser turrets because it is something that I would like to also move into. Iron, we have plenty over here that we can grab, and we have another vein in our base as far as the raw iron lines go. So I'm not too worried about that. If anything, what I would need to do is just make more furnaces, but we seem to be catching up pretty well with our iron. You can see by the time it gets to here, we're pretty good. And it does kind of dwindle a little bit over here, but you can see that part of one thing that I've done for the copper is I've actually run a second copper line under here that then catches up over to this side. Anyway, the iron seems to be doing fairly well enough here, and then by the time it gets up to this side, it catches up once again because I do have a second belt up here that fills this line. So we're doing pretty fine with iron, not too worried about that. But with copper, we got some problems. So if we go to our map, we can see we have two, maybe a third one up here. Actually, this one's not too bad. And there's a huge copper vein up there. And as you can see, we've cleared out a whole bunch of the alien bases, so we're not too concerned about getting too close to them. So what I'm thinking is I like this one here, maybe this one here, and maybe this one here as kind of future choices. I think I'm going to stick with this one. The reason I don't want to do this one up here in this corner, if we zoom in a little bit, is you can see there's a lot of water over in the way here, and I've started putting huge amounts of solar panels and accumulators in this region as kind of our major backup source of power. I want to have more solar power and batteries than I can possibly use, especially if I'm going to switch over to laser turrets. So as you can see here, I've really started to expand this, and I'm planning on doing this to fill this whole region. And getting this copper around and through this region would just be a little tricky, and then we also have to navigate it through all of these machines up here. Whereas down below in the lower left, we don't have so much stuff in the way. As you can see, we could essentially knock out the wall over here, all right, one of these walls over here, and then just bring a straight line of copper in. And then all we have to do is get it onto either into this region or onto this region of the belts. Man, everything's running out of fuel. My goodness. Really wish I had only electric furnaces. As you can see, I've started working some electric furnaces into the system, but because they're so big, it does make it a little more difficult to get them running. But with these, you can put in speed modules and whatnot, which do help quite a bit. So with that, I think what I'm going to do is, see, it always fools me. I always think, yeah, I'm catching up, the copper's catching up, and then it starts running behind again. And the other part is I would really like to expand our science production and everything like that a lot more, so it would be nice if we could expand that out and get that copper in. And it's a good future-proofing idea for when we eventually leave this system behind. We want it to be able to sustain itself for quite a while. If we're ever going to come back and visit it and get anything out of it, it'd be good to have. So I think the way we're going to do this is, we're going to knock out this wall here, and I'm going to start clearing this forest. And I'll just quickly show you guys how I've been doing that. So let's knock you guys out here. And we have a whole bunch of walls as well that we're going to be using. So here's how you clear a forest. Yep. This works. As well as this. So if I use my poison capsules that I've been using as my main kind of offensive maneuver, those do a pretty good job of defoliating. And so that's what I'm doing here, just to kind of get this stuff to go along a little bit quicker. And then pick up the stragglers with the guns. I know that this is not the most environmentally friendly way of dealing with this stuff, but as you can see, we very quickly cleared out our new copper spot, and we're good. So the next order of business we're going to need is we're going to need to hook this up to the grid. So let's continue clearing a little bit of this out. And yes, I am wasting some of my high-powered shells, but as you can see, I've got 87 on me, and I have a machine that is constantly building them. So that's helping out a lot as well. Let's, what do we want to get next? You know, bullet damage and stuff. I guess let's keep going with the laser turrets. I'm also trying to let a backlog of blue science packs build up, because that's also been what's tearing into our copper quite a bit. Can we build any more big poles? No, we need some more steel on us. Okay, well, we have one big pole there, which can connect all the way to just there. Okay, that's fine. And then another big pole will make it to here. And I have yet to actually build any substations. Maybe I should try and build one of those and see what kind of space it allows. I believe it allows for the largest radius of power coverage of any of them. And so maybe I should have a few of those. Okay, where is my steel chest? My steel chest is empty because I'm using all the steel. But this steel is available usually because I've stopped solar panel production for the moment. I will get it ramped up again, but I feel like I waste a lot of fuel resources and whatnot in producing those, and especially on the stuff like with my backlog of copper and whatnot. I couldn't handle doing all of that and keeping up with it. So, all right, we've got a little bit of that. Let's build one substation. Let's build another one of these electric poles. Maybe need a couple of those. Oh wow, that was quick. And we're gonna need some more of these guys building. And where did that substation go? There you are. How big are you? Ooh, that is pretty big. Yeah, that would be nice for, I mean, it'd be really nice for our solar panel setups. We could probably make them even larger than we have right now with our 4, or I guess we wouldn't have to have 4 copper or medium-sized poles all next to each other. We could have one substation in the middle, and that could probably, yeah, cover the entirety of this. Our setup currently, I mean, maybe we're missing space for one accumulator in there overall, but, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So let's get a third big pole out here. How far can you reach? Right to about there. Okay. And then our substation. Where do we want the substation? We put it in the middle. That gives us that much coverage. I mean, honestly, I don't really want that kind of... Well, yeah. I was going to say, I don't really want to have to put it in the middle of this thing, but at the same time, it's like I'm going to have to with something, somewhere, you know? I'm hearing some noise. Oh, that's the substation making those noises. I was like, what are those noises? All right, and let's just get a couple more of you up and running, and let's get some more belts building. Let's build as many of those as we can, and let me go back and get some more iron and stuff. But yeah, we're essentially just going to build up a whole bunch more of the electric mining drills. We're going to get a nice pathway of that coming through, and then I'll surround it with some fences and also with some turrets and whatnot to protect it. So I think I'll go ahead and do all that little busy work so you guys don't have to see the entire process. I feel like I've already wasted enough of your time describing what I'm doing. And so I will come back once I have completed that project. Price out. Price of Jazz coming in with another transmission. All right, we've had a lot of activity happening, and it is tricky to say the least. So I've built up this copper base here. You can see it's walled off. It's got some laser turrets protecting it. I've got some more laser turrets on me so that I can expand on the defenses. We've got this copper belt running on through, and I will wall that up eventually. And what you can see is that it loops around. It goes into the system on this side, and it goes on this side. So I could even expand and have more furnaces and whatnot over here. It comes all the way back to the beginning of the loop, and as you can see, by the time it gets over to the furnaces, it's pretty much entirely backed up. They're going as fast as they possibly can. And so if you look into the system, we're catching up pretty well. And I think pretty soon we should see that this stuff will fill itself right back up. No problem. We have, though, been having some issues with being attacked. As you can see, we've been attacked from the south. We don't have troubles when we're attacked from the south. We're getting attacked from the north now, and that's a bit of a problem. I never set up quite the defense system that I have down below up on the north. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put down all of these laser turrets up here. And we're going to be producing as many laser turrets as we can to continue to expand here. Because, as you can see, there are a bunch of alien corpses and broken items and whatnot all along the ground here. Essentially because they broke in and they took out a lot of my stuff. It really sucks. They killed a lot of my turrets. They took out... If I clear these out, yeah, you can see we don't have a lot of turrets left over here. They busted through this wall and they got in big time. So with that, I want to take as many laser turrets as I can. This is exactly where they attack from and use that as our defenses. Let's go see. Oh, they busted something below. Oh no, maybe our defenses aren't as good down below as I thought they were. What's going on? What's going on? Come on. Oh, I need a better pathway through here. Oh god. Come on. What's getting attacked? What's getting attacked? Oh! And we're getting attacked from the north. Oh my god. We are under fire constantly. Under threat of destruction. You. Reload that up. Alright. How are our laser turrets doing at protecting us in the north? Let's find out. You guys, this has been really intense. And I think I know why. I think another base has sprung up in a nearby location. Alright, our laser turrets seem to have done the job very effectively this time. I don't see any new damage on the walls. At least not too much. So, this kind of setup, we might have to think in investing in laser turrets for our entire base. But for now, I think what I want to do is I would like to try and find where this enemy base is and see if I can't take it out. I'm a little worried at my ability to do so, actually, because the bases are becoming increasingly stronger. They've got increasingly more power and whatnot behind them. So I'm going to scout around a little bit. I'm going to look for the base, and I will be back shortly. Price of Jazz coming back in. All right, the base did not take me that long to find, but oh man, I'm scared. Look at this base. Look at all those worms. Look at everything they've got. I've got to drop down a lot of poisons to try and take this out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. As many as we can. All right. Switch off of the rocket launcher. No, I said switch off the rocket launcher. Okay. These little guys, not so bad. Those blue ones take a lot of hits. Gosh, I really hope that the poison has done its job, because this stuff... Not a fan. Not a fan of these blue guys. Ooh, look at them. Look at how powerful they are. They can take so many shots. And it's like it's nothing to them. Alright, we killed a lot of the worms, which is great. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's give ourselves a breather. Let's get our thing recharging. Okay. Kill the little ones. Little ones are no problem. Just a nuisance. Got plenty of ammunition. We're doing fine. All right, we got to kill one of these spawners really quickly here. Can I kill you? Can I kill you? Can I kill you? Got it. All right. Nice. All right, let's run these around. Let's let our laser do a lot of the talking. Ooh, our battery's low, so we're going to go slow soon. All right. Oh, well, thank you, laser turret shooting speed. How nice of you to join the party. All right, let's start getting this discharge defense. I feel like that might be a useful thing, and we've now built up enough science packs where I feel comfortable trying again to do that. Okay, okay, get out of here. All right, let's let the poison do its work for a little bit. We got 4 poisons left. Oh boy. Okay, keep poisoning, keep poisoning. All right, we're about to recharge. Which of those do I think I can take out? Probably the one at the bottom. Probably the one at the bottom. Okay, let's go. Can I get it? Oh, I can't quite get it. Okay, okay, okay. Back off. Okay, okay. Go, laser, go. Go, laser, go. Save us. Oh, man. These guys can do quite... Alright, let's try this. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Slow them down. I don't have a lot of those slowing things, so it's a little difficult to commit to that. But it helped us out in that instance. Let's try and kill this spawner up here. They spawn so quickly now. Got the spawner. Okay, cool. That helped a lot. Slow him down. Okay, okay. Get out of here, big guy. Get out of here. All right. All right, I think we're going to be able to take this one out. Let's take him down. Ooh, ooh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right. If we can get close enough to take this out, then we're fine. All right, we got it. We got it. No more big guys are going to spawn. It's just the worms that we're left with. And honestly, I don't even really need to worry about killing the worms so much. From what I understand, if I leave that worm alive, it might actually prevent more bases from spawning in this region. So if I can just kind of come in, grab these, and get out, I'm going to leave him alive there as a warning to all the other aliens that want to try and start something with us. Don't you dare. Don't you dare come into my region, my house, my base, and try and mess with me. All right, y'all. So we've upgraded a bunch of defenses. We've started researching quite a lot on our robots and everything else that we want to get. Night vision, sure. Why not? It's a super easy, quick one, and it's really not a necessary one, but whatever. So with that, thank you for listening. I've expanded our copper production this time. We've got more solar panels and everything and power, whatnot going, so we should be good. Let's check our power lines actually now. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing fine. Look at how many gigajoules of power we can store up. It's wonderful. And our capacity for production is amazing. So if we look at our belts, wow, we're overproducing, we're underproducing, which doesn't necessarily worry me, but it does make me think that between this transmission and next, I will be certainly looking into putting in another chunk of copper producers and possibly even for iron as well. Oh, wow. That could be why. That could be why up there. Let's fill those up really quickly. I'm going a little over here, but it's fine. But yes, our short-term goals, we need to get those robots up and running. I would like them to be ready specifically, not so much for logistics. You can use them to transport goods around and all kinds of things that are useful in that fashion. But honestly, what I want them for, auto repairs. I would love to have robots set up to repair walls and turrets and whatnot so that we can know that the base will always be protected. Okay, y'all. With all of that, thank you for listening. It really helps out to get me beyond this. And I think if we look at our research, we're close. We need to get this rocket defense. Once we have this rocket defense, which comes from level 5 of this, then we can get ourselves out of here. The only other thing that I would like to maybe look into, we have the robots and we have perhaps the rail systems. But I think that the next time you guys get a transmission from me, we might be at the end. We might be setting up our robots. We might be potentially setting up a rail system maybe from one of these spots here. But that's questionable if we actually end up needing it, because this does seem to be producing quite enough with just these two systems that we've got. And then beyond that, it's rocket defensive. We're getting out of here. We're launching ourselves into space and leaving this planet behind. So with that, I will see y'all next time.